Being here in Bali and Indonesia. So, and hopefully everyone saw the mangrove forests because those are very impressive. It's several 100,000 acres of mangroves that I think have been replanted, if I recall correctly. So there are a lot of great things happening in Indonesia and the rest of the world. Overall, I would say I'm quite sort of optimistic for the future. I think we should never be complacent or entitled, but I do think that if we're not complacent or entitled, that the future will actually be great for the world. And I think we're headed to a bright future overall. And with respect to water, I've always thought we call Earth Earth, but actually Earth is 70% water by surface area. So technically, I think if aliens came here, and a lot of people think aliens have come here, because they're always asking me about aliens, they would name us water, because we are 70% water and only 30% land. What that means is the potential for solving any given water issue is extremely good because there is so much water. There's obviously desalination required at times and the transport of water, but desalination, as I think most people know, has become very inexpensive and so really the availability of fresh water is simply about energy and transport. So that's when I talk to even very well-read, very smart people in the United States, they will often think, well, the water crisis is unsolvable, but in fact, it is very solvable. There are continuing breakthroughs in the efficiency of desalination, and anyway, I think we've got a great water future ahead of us, and I think a great sustainable energy future ahead of us. Yes. So anyway, hopefully that is. I'm kicking things off on a positive note, but I think with good basis for doing so. Yeah. With that, I think the next section is really just some questions or Q&A. If anyone would like to ask me anything about anything, I suppose we should generally stick to the topic of water, given that it's the water conference. But I'm happy to answer other questions as well. I'm not quite sure how the logistics of question posing works, but you could just say a question. Sure.